Hi guys, it's Mrs. Pies. This week we have been talking about figuring out which group is bigger or greater than the other group or the other set of numbers. The last video that we watched, we used all sorts of different toys and we counted them in each set and we figured out which set was greater than the other set, and we circled that number, the greater number of pencils and the crayons and the little counters that we had and the markers. It was really fun. So we're gonna do something very similar, very alike, okay? But now we're just using numbers. We're not counting anything. We're just using our brain power and figuring out which number is greater than the other number. And we talked about this just a tiny bit in school before we had this break. And I used alligator mouths because alligators are always really hungry and they wanna chomp the bigger, best, greatest, largest number. So let's play a game together. I wanna show you something, come on. All right, so here are my alligator mouths. One is going to eat cookies over here, and the mouth is open in the different direction over here, and they're gonna eat the cookies that way. We always wanna open up the mouth to eat, not the cookies, but the number. And when we write these signs, we're not going to use these. They're not gonna look like it. It's going to actually look like this. This is called less than. It's the same, but we're not going to use the teeth inside. That's less than, and this is called greater than. So let's look at these numbers first. We have a 4 and a 2. We have to figure out which one of these numbers is greater than, bigger than the other one. Which one is bigger? 4 is bigger. So you're going to want to make the alligator mouth open to eat the number 4. And I have an idea. I want to write this down. Give me a second. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can look at a number line to see which number is bigger too, if you wanted to watch and look at that to have something to look at. Let's keep going. We have a 3 and we have a 5. Which number is greater than the other one? Which one is greater than, bigger than? If you have a 3 and you have a 5, which one comes last? This one does, the 5. 5 is greater. 5 is bigger because it comes after the 3 in our number line. You are going to use the alligator mouth and open it up so it can chomp on the number 5. Look at this one. We have an 8 and a 10. Which number is greater than, bigger than the other? Is it 8 or 10? Which one comes at the end of our number line? The 10 does. The 10 is bigger. So you're going to use an alligator mouth and open it up to the 10 because this is the greater number. 7 and 9. I have a 7 and I have a 9. Which one is greater? Which one comes after the other one? The 9 does. The 9 is greater than 7. So again, we're going to open our mouth, alligator mouth, towards the 9 so it can eat it up. I have a 6 and a 1. Here's my 6. Way back here is the 1. 6 is a greater number than 1. It's a bigger number. So my alligator mouth is going to open up towards the 6 so it can eat it up. My last one that I have, 0 and 4. Which one is the bigger number? Here's my 0. Here's my 4. Which one is the bigger number? The 4 is. So we're going to use our alligator mouth and open it up so it can eat the 4 since 4 is bigger than 0. If this is tricky for you, my friends, you can always get out toys and maybe put 4 Legos here, 2 Legos here, and see them and feel them and touch them and count them. And if that's going to help you to understand what this all means, this can certainly be tricky, and that's okay. If you need to use toys to help you see which group is bigger, go ahead and do that. If this is too tricky, the less than and greater than sign, easy peasy lemon squeezy. You don't have to put the sign in. You could you could just circle the greater number. You could just circle the greater number. If you don't want to use the special sign, circle the greater number, and that's just as awesome, okay? Mistakes are great. That's how we learn. And I just want you to try this. I want you to keep coming back to these videos this week and play lots of these kinds of games with me, or maybe possibly with your family, so you can understand it a little bit more. And don't forget, you can get out a deck of cards, and you get half of the deck. Mom or dad gets the other half of the deck with just the numbers. Use just the numbers, and then you can flip one over at a time, and whoever has the greater number gets both of the cards. It's the game called War. Tell mom or dad or anyone else in your family that's older than you that you'd like to play the game War. And if they don't understand what you're saying, have them watch this video and they'll understand it after they watch, okay? Love you guys. Hope you understand. Hope you're having a good time stretching your brain. Bye, kiddos.